Welcome to Karana CPQ. Let's take a look at our formatters. If I click into formatter over here, if you watch some of the previous videos, you would have seen the line item level descriptions that are being generated and shown in both our finalization preview, being shown in our share with client as a work in process proposal, and what gets written back into HubSpot and shown as the configuration options at the line item level displayed on the quote object. These are entirely configurable and they're very powerful. If I go ahead and click preview here, you will see a preview generated for what this would look like. You can update these in any way that you see fit. So you can change the order. You can use the recurring, so the each. You can change. You can display or format as currency. You can display quantities. You can change. You could do some rudimentary mathematics in here in order to convert between units, and you have the ability to pull in very specific properties. So you'll see things like product name, SKU, etc. This is the quote output, so this will be shown to a client, and you will note that this has no margin information in it whatsoever. So cost and margin are not available in here and cannot be used. So these are internal only. I cannot use these on the screen. If I hop over into internal only though, you will see if I click preview over here, we do show the cost and the margin. And again, these are internal only. If I'm generating an internal view of this particular deal, it'll use the internal formatter and I will be able to see that additional information. This also means that I can display different order and different formatting to my internal team versus my client. Next up is our amendment formatters. You would have seen this in a previous video where I showed the amendment history that gets written into an actual HubSpot quote that can be visible to a client if you choose to have those visible, and that is used in the generation of our diffs. So when we're looking at history for a particular like change log, or we're looking at compare, these are the formatters that are used in order to display that information to you. So when a particular line item has been changed, this is the format that is being used in order to display that change. And you have the ability to change the layout, the language, etc. that you need there. Similar for added, you'll see that we're using a pretty simple system here. We're just using a tilde approximation in order to show changed. We're doing a plus for add. We're doing a minus for removed. And then we have sort of a deal level summary that gets generated. I can enable the amendment section in quotes. So if I turn this off, it will not write this information to the quote where it's available to the client. I can keep amendment history on, but disable previous state. So it'll say that it has changed, but it won't show what it was before. And I can include unchanged items in the amendment history too. So if I choose to not just show what was changed, added, removed, but to also state explicitly what stayed the same, this would allow me to do that. A really powerful system right here for communicating the configuration of a line item on a deal.